And just come on. Let's get this. Shit. I guess I'll turn it off for right now. Okay, let's go ahead and log back in. Alrighty, still a little bit early, so it's got time to see if we got everything in order. Let's check my gear. Hold on for a minute. Am I getting audio feedback? It's in the beginning audio feedback. Yeah, where's my game? Weird. Stream. There we go. I was wondering when audio wasn't working. I accidentally turned it off. Let's check. Looks like almost everyone's here except for Ned Dog. Well, most of us are here. So 5 minutes before the match. Check. I was hoping I actually could use them in this upcoming battle, but that's going to probably have to wait into the second battle. I should have him leveled up by then, though. Then we'll be able to see what he can do in battle. Looking forward to that. Then after him, we're going to start to level up. Where is he? There he is. And make sure I level him up soon. Faster is better. Still 5 minutes. Who's online? 4 minutes to go. See if anyone's waiting inside the guild for us. Yes. Alright, we got our... Okay, let's enter. So far, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 4 people. Amazing. You fight Dark Unison, do not use Sin. Wave 6. Okay, so it might be a good opportunity to use my fire monsters. Make sure that we keep everyone alive. Now that we know the mistakes we made from yesterday, should have a better chance. It's a good thing I didn't attach that dark monster yet. It's not ready to go yet, though. Okay, so almost everyone's here. We're just missing 2 people. Doesn't affect me at all. I wonder if Kin or Poke is gonna bite the dust first, since they always tend to die first. Samurai on the wave 5, just buff. Alright. Now the good thing is I brought buff with me, so that'll help us out. Got 50 seconds left. Wind of Courage increases attack and magic attack 20%. Possibly one of the most OP skills you can get for an archer. Oh, look at, they're already complaining about who's gonna die first. Can't match for the best line. I mean, that's possible. I hope that's possible, but you know, we got a CPU, and that's CPU usually screws everything up. Now all of us are present. Okay, almost all of us. I'm not sure if you know, just went CPU. Alright, battle begins. Gotta make sure we start off on a pretty good note. I'm gonna use an EE. I'm gonna use Wind of Courage. Alright. There we go. Alright. Our attacks might be down, but at least our magic is still pretty decent. You just have to wait off for just a minute. There we go. Okay, there goes the super aids again. Gotta get this up. Get this up again. Thank you. Oh, whew, that was close. Our soldier nearly bit the dust in that one. Alright, so we're going to see who's claiming what. Alright, I guess I'll do the fire. I better get this on now before, you know, anything bad happens to us. You never know. I'm not sure if he meant I made the wrong decision on my Unison, but I'd rather take no chances. Alright, so it looks like I don't quite need to use my buff just yet. Alright, so whatever I did, I just cut our buff off. There we go. Give everyone a little bit of steroids. And there we go. First one's done. We still got 13 minutes left. Gonna buff real quick. And her CPU, just great. I guess it's fine since we do get a buff. Hopefully I can do this just in time. Alright, so give us an additional buff. Just gotta make sure I plan out my attacks wisely. Come on. I'm actually going to use my normal one and get rid of that poison. There we go. The more crits, the harder we hit. Alright, hang on. I'm actually going to... Okay, I guess I'm going to wait off of it. Perfect. I get more cost. Alright. I gotta check on it. No, we only got 6. There we go. Look how much damage. Jeez, man. And we are destroying this thing. There we go. The only thing is I'm screwed right now. I have no more cost at the moment. There we go. How is I'm out of cost? I have to wait for this bad boy to recharge. Oh, it's out of cost. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on this. Hang on. I'm actually gonna use Saber. I'm gonna see if Saber can actually get rid of the our cost, because right now it's been reduced. I didn't do anything. Oh no. CPU copied. Right. No biggie. We're just gonna EE. All got buffs now, so I just hope our medics are doing kind of, you know, using everything, you know, the healing spell, hoping they save the great blessing until we get up to the harder difficulty. Okay, so our cost is returned. Should be able to finish it off. Nice. Alright, we got the next wave. I believe we still got 2 more bosses after this one. Yeah, it's taking away our buff, so I'm going to give us a little extra juice. Alright, now I'm out of juice. So what am I gonna do? And I goofed. Yeah, that was my fault. Although I think we might be okay. We are making pretty good progress. I know we're supposed to use dark, but I'm using it because to give us an additional buff. Yeah, the reason why I use Saber is just due to the fact that she gives us additional attacking buff. Alright, so that's finished. Then we got one more. I think that's the dark one. Yep. After this one, we'll move us up to a harder difficulty. Actually gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna actually hold off until the debuff wears off before I use Wind of Courage. Yeah, I'm actually saving right now. Yeah, so we're going to the point where we don't have that much cost yet. Right. Well, then that screw us up. I'm actually going to get rid of all this debuff. Yeah, the CPU. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's not too bad. It gave us a whole bunch of costs, and I made sure to get rid of all of our debuff. There we go. Be able to lay down smackdown now. Move that up. A bunch of crits. Look at all those crits. Oh boy. Defense is one down. We're going to need to be extremely careful. If I can actually get my Unison all the way up to the full. Alright, here comes the tricky part. Alright, I'm actually going to buff us now. Hopefully that'll give me a big chunk. Fortunately, okay, so we're going to get... I think it's Genesis. Since all of us still have our buff off in case we die, I think I'm just going to go with my water for now. I'll get rid of the debuff and give us more HP. But it's that debuff that's killing us right now. If that thing lands an attack on us, we kiss our guts goodbye. Alright, so that's going to actually get rid of our debuff. Now it actually caused a lot of damage to him. Alright. Oh, I forgot to actually equip her. That's alright, I will use Arthur as a backup. I don't want to actually jeopardize. Okay, I'm going to attack. I'm actually going to buff us all. There we go. Alright. Well, I guess there's no point then. There's no point. The CPU just wants to copy everything we do. Might as well heal each other. What happened? That's cool. Kill that thing. We're doing better so far. Alright. King Arthur should give us just a little bit extra boost. Yeah, I got... There we go. Alright, give everyone an extra buff. Okay, that's not good. Some of us are already starting to die. Just hope they have a great blessing ready. I gotta get this up. Now the CPUs are working against us. Thank you for that. I'm actually gonna get this up. Buff us. Alright, there we go. I'm going to get this up because a couple of us actually lost it. Alright, there we go. Oh, that. Okay, it didn't kill any of us. Come on, just a little bit further. Let's get in there. We're dead. CPUs. You gotta love them, you gotta hate them. Jesus, I'm out again. No. I'm balancing. I'm using Wind and Courage. Alright. I'm doing pretty good so far. What's that gonna do? That's gonna do nothing. At least it didn't match. That's still a pretty useless monster. Soldier's in a pinch right now. Oh god, slow down there. Yeah, I'm actually going to use Saber. Get rid of that debuff. There you go. Got all of our stuff back. Use the Wind of Courage. Make one last ditch effort. Oh, a minute. I think we still got like two more health bars to go before we beat this one. So if we're lucky, we'll actually be able to defeat this boss by the second round. So, whew, I'm still hanging on from a thread. Uh oh, some of us are losing. 9 seconds left. Let me use. There we go. And we're gonna have to end it for here. Not too bad. We got it to this. We're about to get to the second bar. Each day we get a little bit smarter, and we get to learn a little bit more on how this monster works. So let's check out and see how we're doing. We're back at second place. Not too shabby. Yeah, unfortunately, I got. Let me check the skill. Jeez. They're A+. Well, no, they're just A, but they have 35 level. Let's collect our loot. Ooh, I'll be taking that. And get one additional gem. Yeah, of course we'd do good. We'll learn from our mistakes. Alright, let me actually go into my items. See where my gem fragments are. There they are. Sweet. I don't want to return lobby. What's everyone saying? Are they weaker than this? Hang on. I don't know. I mean, you can't just judge just based on that. You might have another set to use for guild. think I'm just going to keep my guild set the same for this guild. And just chill over here. What are they going on about? Guild in the first wave was weaker than us. I'm actually going to work while they go off and have their little mini adventure. I'm actually going to get to work and start hunting for material. Not too bad. Hopefully in the first wave of the next round we'll be able to actually, live and beat the monster. Check. Right there. Just gotta collect as much stuff as I can for right now. Nice. Just gonna have to keep doing this mission. Looks like everyone left. Alright, so we're gonna leave the lobby for now. Who's questing? So, Arcadia. Hang on, I will join it, but I'm actually going to change my gear set. Give me a minute. Equip. Equip. Let's hope that I can join them in time. Book. Oh, can't join them. Alright, so we're just going to end up just focusing on this for right now. Might as well. Well, just give me my stuff already. Let me actually see if I have enough. my gear set. I'm gonna start upgrading all this stuff. Where is he? Come on, I know you're here. There he is. Just start feeding him all of this. Probably gonna need to collect just a tiny bit more stuff. I'll make sure I complete this quest before it disappears. So I need 2 more gems, actually. I don't know why it's like pulling tricks on me. Don't need gold, I need building stuff. I hate it when people leave it on just auto. They just attack everything. We can get done with this quicker. Not quite sure. How many times have I done this? I think it's like 3 times already. Just need to get 2 more gems. I could get 2 more gems. We'll be able to do one of the spawns. Yeah, they released another share spawn today, which is based on Valkyries. I would actually highly recommend you do all of them except for probably the one that's 90. Like, just get these and then you know, that's it. It has some pretty sweet medals. I don't really quite like the medals, but in this situation, they're actually pretty decent because you have a pretty high chance of getting, you know, maybe prize 3 or 2. I got actually prize 3. Got the 500 medals, so I'm actually capable of getting some ether drops or, you know, droplets. So not much has changed since yesterday. Just the new spawn for sure. Alright, let's see if I can finally upgrade him. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, we should be able to do this. Oh, no, not that one. 5. There we go. And finally he's leveled up to max. Perfect. I'm gonna see what he can actually do. I'm actually gonna just sell this one. Alright, so it's pretty interesting, pretty cool. I'm actually gonna switch out my gear set and choose a soldier for now. I'm actually gonna take him for a test run and see what he's capable of doing. Monsters. So actually, where is he? There he is. That's not too bad. Actually, I'm getting more than actually losing. Maybe losing some of my defense. How much defense am I losing? 400 for 4,000. It's not bad. I'm actually gonna swap around. Swap him. Saber's fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine for now. Got a sword. Let's check my abilities. Soldier. Got counterattacked. Shout and. Okay, so it looks like I can take on some of these quests before I lose all my AP. Alright, let's actually use auto battle and see what we can find. There's no medic, but we'll be fine. Do a strike. Beastly shout. Wait for it. Take care of that. Okay, not yet. Let's get up to the boss wave and then we'll test it out. I'll wait for this to go up just a little bit. Should probably just use my regular slash. Okay, let's actually test this out. See what this new monster can do. Not much damage. You can see that our attack went up in the dark. Yeah, not too bad. No. Yeah, this thing isn't going to do too much damage to me. Unfortunately, we lost someone. Oh, that sucks for that guy. I guess not, not a bad monster. I would have thought it would have been much more interesting, but it's fine. It gives us buffs. Oh, that's why. It's good. I would only recommend that monster for probably lancers and soldiers. Let me actually check the stats. Oh yeah, it's gone up to 7. Fortunately, my defense fell a little bit, but then in return I get me some magic defense. That's not too bad. Actually, I'm gonna save this class for now. Save it right there. Quit this. And get my bow back on. What's the wrong one? There it is. I'm actually gonna have to play around a little bit. Yeah, because apparently one of the monsters. Yeah, I can't quite attach him just yet. I'm gonna have to reduce it by just a little bit. Where is he? There he is. As I saw, yeah, my defense drops by quite a bit. Fortunately, my stats don't really change. If anything, they actually dropped. But I get a little bit extra firepower, so that's kind of nice. So I'm actually gonna make my gear set. Yeah, it actually drops by 100, so it might not be highly recommended. Alright. Next one I'm going to have upgrade. I'm just going to focus on my water one next. And I'll get my attack and magic attack up. I can put that part of my risk taker class. Now some. Nope, it looks like a majority of them are left, but a couple of them are staying behind. I'm guessing just get extra level XP out of build stuff, material for their weapons and gear. But I think we're gonna end the video here for today. So you can see I'm gonna need my AP to recover. All right. So I hope you guys had enjoyed the show. I'll be putting up, actually, hopefully, if I'm able to, I'll put up a video later on based on Raid 2 if I have a chance. So catch me here tomorrow. Actually, no, unfortunately not tomorrow. So let me see. I'll probably have to put up some videos of me playing Unison offline for right now, because my schedule for the upcoming week is going to be pretty busy. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave likes, comments, subscribes, do whatever you want. I'm Mr. Cuphead, and I hope you guys have a good day. See you then.